He's a ladies' man, by the way. He's a ladies' man. There's so much girl follow him for any reason. That's the reason you were sitting in that chair. It means you're so high fucking value, like you sit in that chair. Like me, I don't fucking marry any of these girls. That's the fact. Like I am not gonna marry any of these girls. That's the fact. Like,
what if she's successful, man? What if she got more money than you?
No. First of all, nobody has more money more than me. That's the guarantee. Okay, no one has more money more than me. I will challenge.
So obviously,
I'll challenge you because we know you.
Yeah, listen.
Action. Ready? Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Welcome to my podcast, and then much appreciated.
Delighted to be here.
Would you mind introduce yourself?
My name is Saah. People call me Pablo. I'm known as Pablo. So, I am into a lot of things. I do businesses. I'm an entrepreneur. I've been here for a long time. I'm from Nigeria. I'm a Nigerian guy.
Oh, lovely,
yeah.
lovely.
Like I said, I've been here for 21 years, so that's a long time.
It's a hometown.
It's now my hometown. Yeah. You can call it that.
Home, sweet home.
You can call it that.
Second home for yourself.
It's a long time, so everything is here for me. You know what I'm saying?
You just mentioned about the business. What do you mean about what's your work about business?
Well, I got real estate back in Africa. I'm in the real estate business. So over here I do events. I'm an event promoter. I do a couple of events and a few other things here and there.
Is that the reason you're so popular in Dublin? For events?
Maybe you could say that. Yes, yeah. I throw lit events. My event is full of vibes. So yeah. People know me as an event promoter, yeah.
Tell us a little about the business. How did you get on yourself in the events business? For a resale business, and then back in the event business.
Well, I've since I came here, I'm a nightlife guy, you know what I'm saying? I like to go out, I'm the life of the party, But, all my friends are promoters that do events, so I've been in the scene for a long time. Do you know what I'm saying? So I've been supporting them and attending their events, and so I'm in the scene for that long. So ever since then, I said, okay, you know what? Let me do my own events. Do you know what I mean? So I started doing my own events, and it's gone good. And it's I provide vibes. My events are full of good vibes. Late events. Do you know what I mean? So, and so far so good. I like throwing events. I like party. I like people enjoying themselves. Do you know what I mean?
You're the man with the nightlife business,
Yeah, definitely, man,
But how is hard the business in nightlife business? It's a lot of challenge up down there.
Yeah, there's a lot of challenge.
Nightlife.
Yeah, definitely, especially in Ireland, because, number one, the time frame, it don't give a lot of time. The club finish at 2:30 and then, back in Africa, we go out at 2 o'clock in the morning. Do you know what I'm saying? So coming here, club finish at 2:30, that's when we're about to start. So it's a bit of a challenge there, number one. And number two, the venues. The venue is a bit of a challenge because most of these venues don't want to give us the venue to do events. And that is because, obviously, with a lot of...
What's the reason they don't give you the no?
Well, there
should be a reason behind it.
Yeah, there is a reason behind it. And, okay, fair enough. I understand to a certain level, right? But the reason behind it is because all these youths, they go to club and they mess around, they fight, they damage things, they just act a fool. Do you know what I'm saying? And that is why most of these venues don't release venues for us. Do you know what I'm saying? But when you look at it, their own Irish people are doing more damage than us. Do you know what I'm saying? And they'd rather give it to our Irish promoter. So I suppose...
Is that because of about color?
Definitely. That's for sure. It's definitely about color. And, but you know what? I understand that as well because, Ireland is it's a fresh place. It's a new place. They're not used to a lot of blacks here. You know what I'm saying? They're just getting used to that.
I think they're getting slowly a multicultural right now in the middle. Like slowly they build that up. They trust in other colorful people like us, like a black,
Yeah.
I think it's really, really matter in this society right now. A multicultural we have, there's so many people coming in. But I think there's more opportunity for us as a foreigner to give us more opportunity. We can do a better business.
We can do a better business if they give us the opportunity. And you're right, maybe they're kind of leaning towards, they're a bit lenient now. Ireland is becoming more multicultural country. And but it's going to take time, a lot of people compare Ireland to UK, but one of the things you can't compare Ireland to UK because the population. There's a big difference. Do you know what I'm saying? The population here is small. So because of that, I can't bring in an artist, someone like Burna Boy. Right. Do you know what I'm saying? To an event, to play here, or any other artist for that matter. You get me? And because of the population, how can I make money?
Did you ever try like a bigger place, like a Tree Arena, like?
Well, Tree Arena is not an easy place to get. Tree Arena is not an easy place to get. But I suppose if you come up with a good plan and good connections, I think it's all about the right connections. Do you know what I'm saying? So
you have to have a connection. That's how it's gonna work.
Well, for Tree Arena, for some people like us,
you have to have a connection. Otherwise, it's not gonna work for you. Like
for people like us, you need the connection. Do you know what I'm saying? People like us, you can't just walk up to Tree Arena and say, listen.
We can pay the same money. You can pay the same money. I'm sure you can afford that payment, like 400,000 euro to a Tree Arena. You can pay that money.
But it's not about the money. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not about the money. They rather know who they're working with. You know what I'm saying? What do you have? What business do you have? Are you a well-known person? Your reputation. They need to see all these things. Your profile.
But you have a good reputation, probably in Dublin. No?
Yeah,
you're doing a lot of events. You have a big follower. You have. There's so much DJ. Like especially the young generation try to look up at you. Like, what's your advice for them?
Well, I mean, in the entertainment business, there's a lot of youngers doing the thing. They're doing events, they're doing the DJing, and they're good, and they got talent. You need to understand. Right now, there's a lot more young people in Ireland than old people right now. Do you know what I'm saying? The youths are coming up, so they're a big mass of them. Okay, and so far so good. They're doing the thing. The only thing is they just shouldn't cause problems. That's just a thing. But that comes with the territory. Do
you want to send your message to young generation when you go to nightclub, what they cannot do or what they can do?
Well, number one, the big problem with all these things as well when it comes to drugs. You know what I'm saying? And when they take
stay away for drugs.
Stay away for
drugs.
They act up and they mess things up. They fight. I mean, you go to club. Look at us. I go to club. I want to have a good time. You know what I'm saying? I want to have a good time. There's girls. There's drink. How are you going to be fighting when there's girls all over the place, bro? And then you just decide you want to fight another man? Why? Do you know what I'm saying? That's not on.
Is that the things about the drinks or drugs?
Both. I think it's about both. They just need to stay away from that.
What's the best advice to young generation when you go to club? Please stay away from drugs. Is that how you mean it?
Yeah, definitely. Just stay away from. Just go and have a good time. Go and have a good time. No trouble. Have a good time and go back home peacefully. You don't cause trouble. Trouble won't come to you, and that's just how it is.
Like they say, goes around, come around. Is that's the Irish people
what
say?
Goes around comes around. Yeah, that's just how it is. It's the entertainment business, so you gotta stay humble. You gotta stay humble. You have to just, it's because there's a lot of other promoters. You know what I'm saying? There's other promoters that are doing events, even the youngers. So there's a bit of challenge between the olders and the youngers.
Tell us about other promoters. Like they try to copycat. What do you say to them?
Well, listen, competition is healthy. Do you know what I'm saying? So,
but as a good competition is healthy.
Good competition is healthy.
Not like copy and cat.
Yeah, but in this world, you're always going to find someone that's going to copy you. So you shouldn't make that an issue. In fact, you should find that very motivating. Do you know what I'm saying? That will make you want to do more. That will make you want to.
But if you doing the right things,
yeah.
Because you just mentioned in the beginning, like there's a problem to get a venue. Because if you're doing a good job and someone else get the same venue or different venue doing a bad job, then everybody get the same punishment.
Well, yeah.
There's a finger to put all the other people as well because one person did a mistake.
Yeah, but you see, the solution to that is why don't all the promoters come together and do a show? Do a big show. Why not? Why can't all the promoters come together and work together? Do you know why
that's impossible. You can't.
Why do you think that's impossible?
Impossible because you can't put like a 5 businessmen together with the 5 different ideas. They can't be a business partner. Well, you see, they has his own team. They has his own mentality. They has his own follower. It's a very, very hard. They can bring 5 people in one room, just do the same things.
But it's one goal. They're all achieving one goal.
But it's hard for them to follow.
It is hard to follow because greed comes into it. Selfishness. Nobody want to work with anybody. Somebody thinks they're bigger than the other. Do you know what I'm saying? This guy thinks he's bigger than this guy. Do you know what I'm saying? So they don't want to work with each other, and that's the problem. Do you know what I'm saying? But if they do work together, I think everyone is going to eat the same. Everyone is going to eat. There's enough to go around.
But what I'm thinking, there is a food for everybody.
Oh yeah,
They have to chase it in a healthy way, in a right way.
Well, yes.
But they do it the wrong way at the moment. They go. They look.
How do you mean?
We do this business. We know how this going to work, yeah?
Okay.
And there's so many people, if you offer to get a nice venue and a good price, and there's someone else go behind your back, you talk to the owner or the management and say, I'm going to do better than that and a cheaper price.
That's bad business. That's
very bad business. This is my problem right now with this society.
Yeah.
They going behind your own back. Your own best friend.
Yes, that's true. But this is going to happen.
Did you have this experience?
Well, yeah, I definitely did. I think everybody did. Every promoter has got that experience, and that's for sure. But this is part of it. You should expect that.
Is that part of the challenge? You have to face it. It's part of the challenge.
Yeah, it's part of the challenge. But then you need to think about, okay, what are you bringing to the table that is very different from the other person? Do you know what I'm saying? If you trust yourself as a promoter and listen, this is my show I'm doing, you've got confidence in it, then you're fine. You don't need to worry about the next man trying to downplay you or trying to talk shit behind your back to the event venue.
Did you ever see? Because I hear this, I got a lot of messages, and they say, "Oh, like I'll give you an example. We can't give someone else example. I'll give you. It's a popular event tonight. Let's don't go. Let's destroy his show. We're not gonna go. We're not gonna follow." Well, if you want to see these people like, we're not gonna go. We text all the group chat. Oh, don't go to fucking his show because his show is a fucked up show.
Yeah, well, that's just a personal vendetta against you. Do you know what I'm saying? Those people just got beef with you. That's all.
Yeah,
that's all.
But my problem is they don't come to us. If that person has a problem, if I have a problem with you, I'll come to you straight away. I give you a call because I have your number. Yeah. If I have a problem with you, it means I have your number. Yeah.
Yeah, true.
But the other people, they don't come to you straight away. They go behind your back. They're telling other people other story behind your back.
Well, that's just jealousy. It's jealousy. Jealousy and envy. Let them be. They're just hating because you're doing a good job. You must be doing something right. Do you know what I'm saying? If you're not doing something right, then you're nobody. People are going to talk about you if you're doing something good. If your events are good, your events are lit, people come and enjoy themselves.
If you're so successful, they come and left and right of you, are you right?
Well, that comes with the territory again. Do you know what I mean? And not every successful man has these challenges. That's it. If you're nobody, if you're not successful, you're not going to have these challenges. And that's a fact.
What's your advice to young generation? They want to start this in DJ industry.
Yeah.
Or they want to become a DJ, or they want to become a promoter slowly. They can't be jump on a promotion. They want to start as a DJ, coming in. What's your advice for them?
Well, just if that's what they want. If you want to stick to DJ, you got to stick to DJ. If you want to stick to a promoter, then be a promoter. That's my advice. If you want to do
how they can start it.
Well,
nobody, you're in the business. No one can give an event to the young man has no experience. How they can start it?
Well, doing an event, you got to know a lot of people. You got to be popular. Do you know what I'm saying? You got to be popular. You got to know people. You got to have good vibes. If you're not a boring person, if you're an introvert, no one is going to go to your events. So you got to go out. And this comes with it.
Why people follow you, Pablo? Why? What was that? There's so many girls. I come to your show many times. They invite me over there. There's so much, 90% was a girl on your show, Because was only 10%, maybe less than 10% boys. There's so many girls, when I'm coming I say, holy God, what's going on? Is that paradise?
Well, listen, like I said, I create good vibes, good energy. I'm all about good vibes.
Are
you know what I'm saying?
You a big man in Dublin in events, right?
I don't know if I'm a big man, but listen, inshallah.
Inshallah, yeah. You're there already. You're so good. That's the reason you're sitting in that chair. It means you're so high fucking value, you sit in that chair,
Well, what it is, listen, I like to be humble. I give everything to God. I give thanks to God. So, you don't need to just be yourself. Just be yourself and do your thing. You know what I'm saying? And, good energy will follow you. When you have good energy and you have good vibes, that's what is going to follow you. Do you know what I'm saying? But if you're a bad person and, you just give bad energy, and then you're just not going to get nowhere in life. Do you know what I'm saying? So you need to just humble yourself and just focus on what you're doing. That's it.
I think you have to be a dangerous man.
Are you saying I'm a dangerous man?
No. I think a man should be a very, very a dangerous man in a good way. In a good way. The reason I'm saying if you not be a dangerous man, you cannot control your emotion. You cannot control your health life.
But dangerous. When you say dangerous,
in a good way.
Yeah.
Look, the reason I say be a dangerous man, you can hit the gym, work hard, mentally and physically, and become something, and you are a dangerous man. This is what it is. You don't go sell drugs. You don't go fight in the streets for no reason. Okay? When you're a dangerous man, you can provide anything for your family and friend, the people circling you.
I think what you're saying is when you're a dangerous man, you can keep a balance. And if you can keep a balance between work and personal life, then, I don't know if you want to call that dangerous man, but, I think when you say dangerous, I'm looking at it like, okay, what is it?
No, dangerous man, if you're not being dangerous, okay, you cannot control emotion. If you look at what happened in the United States, there's school shooting.
Uh-huh.
They are not dangerous. They are sick in the head.
Yeah,
they cannot control themselves, mentally. They're under pressure. Right now, the society is so fucking expensive. Okay, you're going to face every day a problem, and you have to fix it.
Yeah.
But you have to be so hard on yourself to fix that problem, to be on that level. If you're not going to be work on yourself hard, or hit the gym so hard, or training hard.
I think you're talking about discipline.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to be self-disciplined for that. To be able to manage all these, emotions and control and keep a balance, you need to be self-disciplined. I don't think it's dangerous per se. I think you just be self-disciplined. That's all, discipline. And I know a lot of people don't have discipline. They're not self-disciplined, and that's the problem. Do you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, listen, everyone go through issues. Everyone's got issues they're going through. Do you know what I mean? But those psychotic ones are the ones that goes around school shooting people. They're mental healers. You know what I'm saying?
Look, in my life story, like a couple months ago, I went a very hard time, as you know. Very, very hard time in my life, but I didn't give up at all. In a second, I'll tell you one of my very, very Tony about what happened in my life. Like, they tried to send me to jail, okay, and then I speak with my barrister, and I say like I need talk to my people.
Yeah.
And he said, why? And I said, look, the judge tried to make a decision. They put me behind the bar for no fucking reason. They has no evidence against me. No. A legit evidence.
Yeah.
Against, put me behind the bar for nothing. Just the bitch says something, they put me behind the bar. And I said, well, I need 20 minutes to talk to my family and my friends. And I said, why? And I said, look, I have people on my payroll. Mm-hmm. Because I have to take care of my family. I have a mortgage. I have 2 beautiful daughters. I have people in Afghanistan, in Iran, in Dublin to pay them monthly. Yeah. They can survive. Mm-hmm. And
you got a lot of people that depend on you.
That's what it is. Yeah. And my barrister, he just looked at me in the wrong way and he said, like, you're going to the jail. You're not supposed to be worried about yourself, not other people. As if I'm not as strong enough,
If you're weak.
If I'm weak, I will be gone at that moment.
Of course, you lose it. I
was so strong standing so strong because I believe myself and I believe the God. I'm innocent.
Yeah.
Okay. And I have to make a couple of phone calls. I called my sister. She was in the middle of the very important meeting. She come over and outside the court. We try to fix it, and thank God the judge make a right decision. They didn't put me behind the bar.
Well, lucky you. Alex won't be here today.
Otherwise, I'm not going to be sitting here right in front of you. I was such a lucky. This is like a small bit of my story.
Yeah.
They try to put me behind the bar for no fucking reason.
Well, it's this country. You know what I'm saying? And even the barristers, even some of the solicitors, they don't really help you. That's the thing here. They don't help you.
Man, I try to give the best advice to my family and friends. Stay away from the governor. You don't know where the money come from. Do not be involved. If they coming after your life, you be fucked.
I know. The government is crazy, bro.
Man, for 1.5 years, my life, I lost so much money, business, but I'm still fighting. I'm sitting here right in front of you, and I have a beautiful show with Pablo, my friend.
Well, thank God to that.
I know.
Well, I'll tell you a bit of my story as well.
Go on.
Something happened 2 weeks ago, all right? Well, partly of my own ignorance, to be honest. And E-Flow. So obviously I didn't pay E-Flow. You know, I was ignoring the letters. You know, and initially I was supposed to go to court, but I didn't even know. I missed it. So I got a letter. Well, I didn't even get a letter. On Tuesday morning, the Dublin County Sheriff, bro, they came and they took my range. 6:30 in the morning, they took my range, right? They said, listen, you got 7 days to pay 16.5K. Or else we're going to sell your car. Take our money, send you back to the balance. This is not a joke, bro.
Okay.
And I was
just for E-Flow money.
Bro, this is like 2-3 weeks ago.
This is
and
fucked up, like.
You know, so you know E-Flow, what they do is they, you know, when you owe money, when you go through a toll, you don't pay it, it doubles. You keep ignoring it, it keep doubling. So yeah,
guys, can you let me check my E-Flows, okay?
So yeah, pay your E-Flow, guys. Pay
the E-Flow.
This ain't no joke.
Don't fucking mess around.
This ain't no joke.
Listen
so,
to the experience he has right now. He's facing it.
You know, so it's awareness. You know, pay your E-Flow because them guys will come take your car, man. You wake up one morning and your car's gone. So you know, I was going crazy. I'm like, how the fuck am I going to get 16.5K in 7 days? You know, but obviously, like you said, I was self-disciplined. I was strong. Do you know what I'm saying? I was strong, and on the Friday, I knew, and it was a bank holiday weekend. It was a long weekend. So bank holiday weekend, Monday's bank holiday, Tuesday was going to be the 7th day. And these people are not joking. You know what I'm saying? Because they have a good car, so there's no need to negotiate.
I know.
They wanted the full payment. So on Friday, I made the payment, collect my car back, bro. And since then, I got an E-Flow tag.
My man,
you know,
man.
I got an E-Flow tag because there's no way I'm going through that shit again, bro. That was, you know, but I was mentally, I try to keep strong, you know what I'm saying, you know, and trying to keep focus and just get it done, you know. But if I was a weak guy, I would have break down.
Oh, it's gone. They come in so hard on me, right? Yeah. They come in so... For 1.5 years, I lost over $500,000 in a business way. I lost my house, my cars. They took my dog. Do you understand? My dog. They took my dog.
maybe they wanted to give it to their daughter, man, you know.
I don't know.
It's a free dog, isn't it?
You know, one thing is, like, in my opinion, what I'm going through, like, don't break the law. But any concept, do not fucking broke it.
Bro, they're not fucking around.
But broke every single fucking rule to be that high.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's hustling.
Broke every single rule.
You gotta hustle. That's what it is. You gotta hustle, you know. But yeah, that's just a bit of the story.
Like both of us have a crazy
story. We got story, man. We got story.
Tell us, sir, like.
But we came out of it. We came out of it.
We came on the top.
We came on the top.
We came on the top.
But no, nobody will believe it.
No, it's hard. It's like a TV show.
I know.
It's like a TV show. Like, especially my life going on for almost 2 years, 1.5 years. You know, I've been a very, very tough time, and but they don't have any fucking evidence.
Yeah.
This is my problem. Like, if they don't fucking evidence, they keep it coming after you to bench you to your knees. Like,
of course, man, because they got nothing.
They fail.
That's why.
They fucking fail. But thankfully, the judge make a right decision to release me on that day.
Well, that's good, man.
Because they couldn't find anything. He was surprised, like.
You're lucky.
I was very, very lucky. Thank you, Allah. I was very lucky, you know. And then I have like a big family. Yeah. I have a lot of like a brotherhood. When I say brotherhood, it's like my brother, my very good friend, like yourself, you know. Definitely, and the team I have, you know, it was great. It was great. Okay, let's. We leave my story behind. We leave my story behind.
We leave the storytelling.
We leave my story behind. Okay.
Tell me.
Why, like, before I come into the show, I got few text messages. You know, I'll say, like, I'll text in the group chat, like, because it's over like 200 people in that group chat. They know, like, I say, what's the best things we're gonna ask Pablo today? You know, and there's so many young boys that has this problem right now, dating a girl.
Okay.
Can you give a bit of advice, like
why is it a problem dating a girl? Why?
They say they cannot find the right girl. They cannot trust the girl. It's like the old fashioned, you know. And then they cannot be with the girls, you know. And then she posts so much picture in social media.
Right.
But tell the man, you're not allowed to post any story for yourself.
Well, I don't know what kind of girls they're into and what kind of, you know.
Tell us about how there's so much young man right now. They're single. The reason is they're afraid to date somebody. Because there's no trust.
Yeah, well, you know, you got to build trust. Do you know what I'm saying? You got to build trust. You know, you can't get with somebody and expect trust. You have to build it. And it's a two-way street. You know what I'm saying? It's a two-way street.
No. When I'm saying there is no trust, they don't trust a woman.
But why?
Because they see what they do. Like they say something in front of you, and they do other thing behind your back.
So
when the man find out they saw fucking 500,000 people or fucking pussy.
Well, you talk. Okay. So let's be straight. Let's be straight here. Let's be straight. You talk about OnlyFans. So all these girls are OnlyFans. Is that what you're talking about?
No,
because that's what it is.
Yeah, it is OnlyFans, but we don't know who's OnlyFans or not.
Yeah.
There is a granny in OnlyFans. There is a married woman.
Yeah, you could be on OnlyFans. How do I know?
Yeah. Exactly. It's
You know
a
what I mean?
very
I
hard.
could
Like
be on OnlyFans,
it's a very hard.
I mean, I heard these girls are making money from that, so maybe I should join too. You know what I'm saying? You don't need money.
Do you think we should go over there for OnlyFans in it?
Bro, I'll go on OnlyFans, bro. I'll go on OnlyFans. You know the amount of money they're raking in. I'll go on OnlyFans.
They make like a 10G in a month.
Bro, but you see, it depends on what exactly they are showing.
And then,
or what exactly they're doing, you know?
But the thing is, like, I don't think so that woman can be successful in the future. Like, this like a temporary wages they has. Like, if she died, there's nobody fucking be in that graveyard with her.
Yeah,
like.
but
nobody follow in the funeral.
I know, but well, listen, you can use the money you're getting from OnlyFans and start a legitimate business. And become successful. You know
if they're smart enough.
Are you saying they're not smart?
Huh?
Are you saying they're not smart?
No. I'm talking about
Do you know some OnlyFans girls?
I know a lot of them.
You know a lot of them.
I know.
And successful.
And you know, some of them successful.
Yeah.
Some of them very successful. I know a girl. She did for 4 years.
40 years.
No, 4 years.
Oh, 4 years.
Yeah,
Right.
She was number 3rd girl in Ireland. Okay, she did for 4 years. She did lap dance.
Right.
Okay, 2 jobs, OnlyFans and lap dance, and she pulled herself out of it.
Right. Why is that?
Okay, what was it? Because she was sick of it.
She was sick of it.
Yeah, she was. No, she has money. She has all that luxury apartment, the bag, the phone, the jewelry, the clothes, the shoes, whatever she has, she can afford to buy. But the reason she's out of it, because she was sick of it. She not feel confident anymore. She was sick for herself.
You know, it's just the same as any other job.
But
you get sick of your job.
But do you think that woman can find a husband?
Yeah, definitely. What are you talking about?
Wait, no. How come she can find a woman?
Bro,
the 500,000 can see her fucking pussy. Like,
bro, but have they been there?
Would you marry one?
Hey, listen.
Would you marry one? Come on, ask the question.
Listen.
Would you marry one?
If she was successful, I would. What are you talking about? I would. Why not? What's wrong with them?
I don't fucking married. Because that marriage, like, she will fail 20% on the first after the wedding day.
Yeah, but if she was doing OnlyFans, you got married and then she stopped doing OnlyFans. How about that?
Man, she stopped, but the mentality is already there.
Well, do you know you can be doing OnlyFans and have that mentality that this is just business and nothing more?
Man, I know so many girls, and you know as well, they already side effect because they do OnlyFans.
Side effect? Like what? What side effects?
They're not mentally well.
But what you mean? Like, how?
How? The reason they can go with the boy, they can sleep with the boy, but they don't enjoy.
Okay, so now
they used to be them play with themselves.
Okay, so now you're saying OnlyFans girls, obviously, they do that too. Do you know what I'm saying? So apart from just showing their body parts in on video, they're actually sleeping with the guys.
100% yes. They get
because like, I mean they can't just get that money
per night. Like
that's
they
a lot
charge
of money.
you $2,000 a night if a girl's gonna sleep with you one night. You know.
Okay, so let's not.
a beautiful girl like.
Well, then let's not call it OnlyFans. Let's just call it what it is: prostitution. That's what they're doing, isn't it? Why is people you're trying to use OnlyFans to just kind of make it look posh? Oh, OnlyFans, but they've been
if you're in OnlyFans, you have to do like I know a few girls she do OnlyFans and she's doing a lap dance. Obviously they got good offer in a nightclub. Hey, we're gonna give you $2,000 tonight. Let's go, and then she say yes.
Of course, because they're not getting that money from just putting pictures out.
Yeah, and then how the man. And his salary is like 30 to 40K per year in Dublin. That's the average salary. Okay, that's how he cannot afford the girl because you have to pay for an apartment, rent. You have to pay the bills. You have to pay the car insurance, mobile phone, the expenses.
Yeah, but you
don't have the money to buy like a handbag or fucking.
There's loads of girls out there. Why are you picking the OnlyFans? Why are you going for OnlyFans girls?
The other girls follow the other girls.
Well, no, I still think there are nice girls around.
There's so many girls that
Right.
Why all the boys follow you up? They want to dress like you. They want to drive the car like you. They want to wear a watch like you. The top you wear are like you.
Okay.
Why all the boys the same? Like, why not gonna follow me?
Yeah, but that's different though.
What you mean is different? It's the same thing with the girls.
Well, I'm doing events. Not everybody want to do events. I'm a promoter. Not everyone wants to be a promoter. Same way, not everyone wants to do OnlyFans.
But the problem is they follow you because they want to see like you wearing like a €600, like €1,600 you're gonna wear it. Like that's €1,600 jeans. You're gonna wear it today, but he wants to wear the same thing. He can't afford it. He has two choices.
Right.
He can't go to OnlyFans. You have to sell drugs. It's the same thing. The girls can go do an OnlyFans. She make like 20K in a month, and the normal girl, she's going to fucking work 9 to 5, work on her ass off in an office, sitting there, beat the fucking depression. And
Yeah, but you know, there's always somebody for everybody. I believe that. I'm a big believer. There's always somebody. I don't care what you're doing. You could be fucking everybody, you know, in the workplace. Somebody is gonna marry you. That's just it.
Well, listen, I don't fucking marry any of these girls. That's the fact. Like I am not gonna marry any of these girls. That's the fact. Like,
what if she's successful, man? What if she got more money than you?
No. First of all, nobody has more money more than me. That's the guarantee. Okay, no one has more money more than me. I will challenge.
So obviously,
not challenging you because we know you.
Yeah, listen. Obviously, it's not all about the money, but you know, listen. Even them OnlyFans girls, they can find somebody. They'll find a guy that's gonna be with them and marry them. That happens. I know two people, yeah, that was on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
And they end up finding a boyfriend, and right now they're engaged. Do you know what I'm saying?
She's still doing the same thing.
Well, yeah.
And then if the man is agreeing to the woman to do this, what kind of a fucking man is this? Like,
I don't know, low self-esteem man.
Would you let your girlfriend to do that?
No, obviously
Fuck
not.
no, like we
Obviously
man,
not.
we do this.
Listen, women don't like our girlfriends to do it, but you know, I mean, guys will still go to OnlyFans. You know how it is. You know, like girls with big ass and big tits will still look. Guys are always gonna look. That's just the way we are.
My problem is like, I pay for my Spotify, like a €15 per month.
Yeah.
OnlyFans it's €8 per month. How come the fucking Spotify more expensive more than a fucking pussy?
Well, you know.
Okay,
are you saying pussy is supposed to be more expensive?
Supposed to pussy more expensive. That's only the app. Like app is my app. Like I pay €15 per month just listening to music or a book or something. But
that calms you down.
Yeah, and but you can see the website. Fucking pussy like $7.99 per month. Like
so
cheaper than that fucking Spotify. Like it means the woman has no value right now. Well, but the society they teach them, hey, you have a right. Yeah. You can do this. You can go higher and higher. You can do that. You can marry like with a fucking two husbands at the same times.
I don't know about the two husbands part.
I saw. I have the link. I can send it to you. Yeah. I saw it in American. She has a husband and she has a boyfriend the same times, the same fucking times.
Guys do it too. Why can't girls do it?
We are mad. I never.
No, that's what I'm saying.
No, listen. You know, one thing is like because in Ireland, okay.
Right.
I am sure that you buy a lot of cars as well. Like in Ireland, when I'm going to buy a car, I'll ask the question, how many owners the car has?
What's the mileage?
No, how many owners?
Okay.
How many owners the car has? Yeah. If the car has more two owners, it's that car is fucked.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
If I'm gonna meet these girls for a fucking OnlyFans, like doing the lap dance, do you think they're gonna be a lovely mother for your children, or they're gonna be like a good girlfriend? They can bring you higher, like you protected that woman, like.
Well, you know they can. I think. Listen, there's a difference between a job. They're just doing it for paper. That's all.
No, that's gonna be affect their fucking life.
Okay, maybe it will, and maybe eventually.
How did they be affected?
Okay, eventually, maybe mentally, it will affect the guy. Eventually, do you know what I'm saying? I don't believe. I mean, I agree with you to a certain extent, but I don't believe that a man would marry an OnlyFans girl for their entire life and not have a problem with her. He's gonna have a problem with her at some stage.
100%.
It only takes just a matter of time.
After 6 months of marriage, their fucking marriage be followed like in a trap.
Bro, these things always comes out. Do you know what I'm saying? And even if the ones I don't even know, it always comes out. You know, but there are OnlyFans girls that still, you know, they still got somebody. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the job. Let them do it. That's what brings them money.
Man, I'm not gonna fucking date any of them or forget about the marriage. I'm not gonna fucking date any of these girls. But my problem with the society is why the society is going so in the wrong way. Okay, they put us in the wrong direction.
What kind of direction are you talking about?
They give us so much. They tell them, woman has so much right away. Okay, they bring all the way up, but in reality, they has no value.
I think you're talking about in islands.
Yes. No.
In general.
In general, the whole country, that the whole planet, they're facing this right now. If you look up the divorce in India, is only 1%.
Okay.
Only 1% in India. In Dubai, it's only 1%.
Yes.
In a Muslim country. But in fucking Europe, it's like 60% divorce high. It's to the roof.
Yeah, that's to do with culture. It's just different culture. India, Pakistan, all these places are similar to Africa. Do you know what I'm saying? And we share the same similar values.
Do you think is it good things or bad things?
Well, it's a bad thing.
Oh, in which country do we talk about the bad things?
Well, we're talking about in Europe.
Yeah, we're talking about
there's more divorce rate in Europe than any other country.
It's like 65% to the roof.
Yeah. And it's just Europe. It's just how it is. But they're not strict here. They're not culturally they're not culturally phased. They don't care. They don't care here. But where we come from, do you know what I'm saying? You can't just walk up out of a marriage like that. Do you know what I'm saying? You gotta stay. And that's just the way we're taught. So that's why there is less. The rate is very low.
Like my mom and dad married over 60 years.
Yeah, but that's believable.
That's believable. I never see they fight. I never see they fight. They still look a beautiful couple every morning.
You never see them fight.
Yeah, they never fight the front of us.
Yeah.
Because we are 7 siblings. They never the front of us. Maybe behind the door, God knows, Allah knows better. What they do, what kind of a fight they do. But they try to show us the most important. You have to stick together as a wife, as a couple.
Yeah, of course. Yes, definitely.
To build a family, it's so hard. To destroy the family, it's so easy.
I agree.
This is my problem. Like I'm always fighting with my friends about this. Like, why in Europe, like in America, in Australia, in Canada, the divorce rate went to the roof, and there's so much women they do suicide because of this.
Well, but you do know in general the suicide rates. I think the suicide rate is more men than women. Because
men is under pressure.
Yeah, but why do you think it's more men than women?
Okay, I tell you why. Recently, we find that one of my friend, his wife, she left the job. She has a very good job. She was assistant manager in a very high company.
Right.
She doing OnlyFans. She's fucking married. She has 2 kids. Okay.
And she's doing OnlyFans?
She doing OnlyFans.
Why?
No. She doing OnlyFans, and then she doing other stuff on the side where the husband figure out. And he told the husband, I have a meeting late tonight.
OnlyFans meeting, that's where.
And then when the man figure out every fucking day his wife wearing the most expensive clothes, I said, hold on a second, where did you get the money? I got a bonus.
Okay.
The reason she was doing this because she has a group of friends. She doing this business. And she followed them, okay? She
was easily influenced.
Yes, very easily. After 16 years
Why
marriage.
Why do you think that is? What do you think the problem is?
The woman washing brain, if you buy the 10 apple, 1 kg apple,
I'll say what you're saying, but you don't think
one apple is get dirt. If you're not gonna remove it,
it damages the rest. I know. But
and the same things she get influenced easy for other women. She destroyed the 16-year marriage because of the fucking expensive handbag.
So you're saying she didn't have problems in the marriage? How do you know she didn't have problems?
No, absolutely. There was no marriage. They own the house. They own the car. Okay, they own the beautiful kids. I know the family.
Yeah. Well, in that case, then maybe she's just easily influenced, or maybe she didn't want the marriage anymore. She was tired.
Yeah, she was looking.
She wants something exciting. Sometimes maybe the guy is not exciting.
There is other way you can do exciting.
Yeah.
It's not mean you go sell yourself for fucking money.
Hey, listen, if that money is bringing a lot of money, and maybe they're having crisis at home, maybe they have financial crisis.
They don't have it. I know the family. I know the man very successfully.
Right.
Okay. When this happened, for a man, it's so hard. We are a man.
Yeah.
When you find out your wife is doing this other stuff, business like doing OnlyFans, doing lap dance, you're gonna go sleeping with a different man for 2,000-3,000 euro a night, and they'll tell the fucking husband he got bonus, and then when you reach in the pub and somebody say, "Hey, I banged this girl," and you say that's your wife, what would you do? You have two choices: kill the wife. You gotta kill yourself. The man hang himself.
Well, listen,
he hang himself.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's
very hard for a man in these days.
Yeah, but he's weak. I ain't killing myself for nobody. Do you know what I'm saying?
Man,
nobody.
He was out of control when he saw his wife. Someone else showed a fucking video to him in a pub in Ireland.
Yeah, but
not far away.
I know,
base?
but listen. For him to commit suicide, I mean, that's a bit extreme. Do you know what I'm saying? He's just not strong. That's what I'm saying. He's weak. Man. Would you commit suicide? Would you?
Fuck no.
Are you gonna kill yourself for anyone?
No.
Exactly.
I never know any. Listen,
why can't he just divorce the wife and let go?
Myself. I'm gonna say I never kill myself. But by the way, no one can have power to kill me either. That's the fact, okay?
He's a gangster, that's why. He's a gangster. No one's going to kill you, bro.
No one has power.
I got your back. We're good. You know? But listen, on the real though, he could have just left the wife. But the reason is, he committed suicide is not strong.
Man, on that moment when you see...
emotionally and mentally, it's not strong.
Very hard, man.
Bro, I know it's hard. But, as a man... Why are you going to kill yourself?
No, I think my problem is I'm coming out against you.
Do you not think that's selfish?
Man, this man did everything for that family. Okay, this man did sacrifice himself.
Bro, there's people that sacrifice a lot.
Okay,
a lot
but
more.
His wife. Why his wife? My problem is, why the wife, when she pick up that road, why she didn't apply for a divorce? Instead of hiding, lying to her tits, okay, she can say, listen, babe, we are 16 years married, we have children, we have a house, we have cars. Look, I think we're not going to work out. That's the most easy way. The man go fuck off, and she can go fuck off.
Well, there's a lot,
and she can do the other stuff.
There's a lot to do with it. They got kids, like you said. They got 2 kids.
Yes.
She didn't want to break her happy home. She didn't want to break her family. She didn't want to leave the kids.
She destroyed the family home.
Well, eventually, lastly
she destroyed
did.
the family home.
But she wasn't thinking then, though.
And then when the husband killed, okay, people figure out what was she's doing. She said, I did a mistake. I followed the trap. I want to have an expensive bag. I want expensive shoes.
See,
the expensive shoes are a bag to make you fucking happy.
Well, I don't
bring your family back.
I don't think people should blame the woman. Do you know what I'm saying? That you know what? She didn't physically do anything to the guy, correct?
But she destroyed the family. She destroyed the man's reputation. Her video was out.
I know her video
was out.
I know, but still, it doesn't mean you should go kill yourself.
What the kids can learn from the mother? The mother, she's not home. She was pretending she's in work. Mm-hmm. She left the house, like, I have a late night shift tonight, I have overnight. Mm-hmm. But she was not home. Okay? Who's going to raise the kids?
The guy.
The guy?
Why don't the guy just leave the woman and just...
But they loving each other. They didn't know the woman. She doing opposite way.
Yeah, but when he find out...
He find out it was in a pub.
It don't matter where.
They are drinking in the pub.
Listen.
The man show up. Hey, you want to see this? I banged this woman last night. And that was his wife.
Yeah, I'll be pissed. Don't get me wrong. I'll be pissed. But I wouldn't commit suicide, though.
But
do you know what I mean? I wouldn't be suicidal.
I think for him it's so hard to make a decision for it.
Or maybe he's just weak.
He was weak.
Yeah.
He was out
mentally
of
and emotionally he's weak.
He was out of control. And I think he has... I feel bad. I wish he can call me, or he can call anybody for the help.
Well,
there is so much in Dublin. I know there's so much places you can call, ask for the help. I think he did, but he was making.
But mental health is real. Mental illness is real.
I hope
there's a lot of people going through difficult times that they can't speak to anyone.
It's very, very, very hard.
So I think everybody needs to talk to somebody when you're going through stuff like this through a hard time.
Do you want to give some advice if people going like in this situation?
Yeah, listen.
Husband broke up, boyfriend broke up, girlfriend broke up. Just give some advice, please.
Even the more difficult things in life, when you go through something like that, find somebody to talk to, man. You got to find someone to talk to because I know with men there's a lot of pride. We're prideful, so we don't want to share our issues with our friend or with anybody else. We want to keep it inside. But the truth of the matter is, you got to talk to somebody. You got to talk to somebody, and that helps. Because if you talk to nobody, nobody's going to know what you're going through. But it's difficult for people to talk to people. So you got to just try and talk to somebody.
But the thing is, if you talking to different family member of other friends, I don't think so they give you the right advice.
What advice are they going to give? What do you think?
In my opinion, is it's a very, very hard to trust. I think it's the mentally, when you go into hard time, do not go to your family or friends, because I've been there. I've the experience I have. Okay. Like my marriage broke up after 13 years. You know this. And I think family or friends, they do not give you a right help. Okay. The only to give you a right help, it's yourself. To pull out yourself, sit down and watch, you see what's happening in your life. Or only in, I'm not saying all my things. When I go in that moment of my life, I have a blessing of my family, you know, and I have a very, very few close friend. They was there daily night with me. They sleep with me the same house. Make sure I'm okay mentally and physically.
Well, you know, your friends.
And you can't find other friends, but when I hear the other story for other people, other girls, they go in a difficult time because I receive phone calls, because I've been this experience. I try to help them up, you know, and then the family members say, I'll divorce him. It's so easy for them to say, let him go.
Yeah, well, you know, you're going to have some people like that.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I think if you want to get advice, just when you get advice from everybody, collect the advice and rethink for yourself. Is that going
make
to
your
work
own.
for your life? Make your own decision.
And think about it. Of course, definitely. But, you know, there are some friends, too, that are helpful.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I was lucky. I was a very, very lucky. I was very thankful to Allah. You know, I have a beautiful friends. Very thankful to them, and I have a beautiful, fantastic. I am very lucky. I have a beautiful family, brother and sister, and my nieces and nephew was there for me. You know, it was a big blessing I have. Otherwise, I'm not sitting there, because the allegation was against me. It was a very, very high allegation, very, very high allegation. You know, and then if I don't have this blessing, I don't think I'm going to be here. I just want to say thank you all. Really appreciate you there for me.
Very good.
Pablo, we're going to wrap it up. Would you mind say something last few stuff? Tell us something people doesn't know about you.
Some people don't know about me.
Something doesn't know about you.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I got to think of this one. Well, I'm a twin. I've got a twin sister. You know what I'm saying? Most people know, but I don't know. I'm trying to think of something better, you know? I'm trying to think of something better that they don't know about me. I can't think of anything right now. Well, you know, maybe on the next episode, I might be able to tell
100%. We're going to say to be continued.
To be continued.
To be continued. To be continued.
You want to know about me.
And then he's a ladies' man, by the way. He's a ladies' man. There's so much. You got to follow him for any reason. But thanks for coming in.
It's all about good vibes. Don't mind it. It's all about good vibes.
Thanks for coming in. It was a good debate.
Of course,
really
man.
appreciate it.
Definitely.
Thanks so much.
Definitely.
Thank you.
It's good having me. Thanks for having me too. You know.
Appreciate it. And thank you.
Thank you. That was fun, huh?